Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Lex Prime. Now, since this is a primed weapon, the only way to get it is to assemble it from its primed parts, which you can either get yourself by opening specific relics or by buying the parts from other players. But since relics are rotated in and out of the game quite frequently, I will leave a link to the official Lex Prime Wikipedia website in the video description so you can check it out and see which relics you want to go for. The Lex Prime is a Mastery Rank 8 semi-automatic secondary pistol that does primarily puncture damage with a 25% crit chance, a standard 2x crit multiplier and a 25% status chance, and it sports an 8-round magazine with a 2.3 second reload. It's also extraordinarily accurate, so basically as long as you can see the enemy, you can shoot them, but it does kick quite a bit. When we look at the Prime and compare it to the standard Lex, we can see that it's an absolutely massive upgrade. It has higher fire rate, bigger magazine, higher crit chance, higher status chance, and much higher damage. Now for the build, I would personally recommend this one the most if you really want to invest into it, with galvanized crosshairs, galvanized diffusion, as well as secondary merciless for a bunch of extra damage and reload speed, and I would highly recommend just going for crit. Investing into status here really isn't worth doing, it just doesn't pay off. Also, if you don't want to put as much time and effort into maxing out the Lex Prime and you just want to try it out, a build like this is going to be absolutely fine. Just don't expect it to perform as well as the other one. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game because A, it doesn't need status to do good damage, it just hits like a bloody truck. B, firing it sounds like a god slamming a car door. And C, while the recoil is high, it makes the weapon feel more powerful without really hindering gameplay because you're gonna one-shot most things anyway. Right, but also the fire rate is low enough to where this kind of recoil doesn't really mess with your ability to hit things. So while this isn't the best weapon in the game, because, you know, it can't really measure up to some of the AoE monstrosities since it is a purely single target weapon, I would still recommend it to most people based on feel alone. This weapon just feels amazing to use. The damage is definitely a nice bonus though. Plus, since it's not terribly popular, the riven disposition rate is quite high, so you can get some really juicy rivens for it. It's also extremely cheap, like you can get a full Lex Prime set on Warframe Market if you're on PC for less than 10 platinum. So yeah, I would highly recommend you at least try this one out. If it's not your kind of thing, that's fine, but you at least need to try it out because my god, this weapon feels amazing. There are very few weapons in this game that feel this damn good to shoot. So please, do yourself a favor and pick up the Lex Prime. Also, if at some point you get bored of the Lex Prime, you can actually combine it with another Lex Prime with the Lex Prime link to turn it into the Akimbo variant, the Lex Prime, which has the most ridiculous recoil you have ever seen. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.